Hola. Hola. Am I here? I don't think I'm here yet. Hola. There. Hola. We're here now. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Where the groove's tight, the hole is dripping, the vibes are filthier than a raccoon at a dumpster buffet. Slide in, get messy, and remember, here, even your grandma's secrets come out wetter than a busted fire hydrant. So, sit tight, let the music work its magic, and feel those dirty, delicious beats sink deep into your soul. Let's go.
Moving through the crowd tonight, something's got me feeling right. Can't explain, but maybe you know what I do. Each step closer, heart beats faster, found my place. Can you feel what I'm feeling? Does your body move the same? Can you feel what I'm feeling? Like electric through my veins. Across the floor, never felt like this before. Something's pulling me to you, what should I do? Every motion drawing near, everything just disappears. Can you feel what I'm feeling? Does your body move the same? Can you feel what I'm feeling? Like electric through my veins. Move with me now. Feel with me now. Can you feel what I'm feeling? Does your body move the same? Can you feel what I'm feeling? Like electric through my veins.
Oh shit, I'm muted. Hey, G2K. You gotta unmute.
What's up, sweetheart? How are you?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, that's a lie. I'm doing okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, California Ford. Yeah, I didn't see nobody on, so I thought, hell, I'll do a music stream.
Hell yeah. But I don't know if you got my message I posted on your channel on your posts.
On my comments?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one
I commented.
the one I left you today.
Oh, wait, no, maybe not today. I got the one from yesterday.
Okay, yeah. I left it on there today because I got an idea, and I think if you're down for it, I mean, I don't want to say too much on here, but if you're down for it, I think you're the perfect person. I think you're the perfect person to really help this catch on. Like, I got something in the works I think it's going to be huge, to be honest.
Okay, well, put it in back chat or something.
Okay, well, I'll just put my email in the back chat, and then just email me if you would.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet.
That works.
Sweet.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I know a lot of people have not caught all those Stiffy Hole episodes. Like, I know a lot of people, that newest one, like, a lot of people knew who that was, but, like, I had put so many people from the community in all those that I can't even name them all.
Yeah.
I'm working
on watching them all, and I give you my word, I'll watch them all. It'll just take me a minute.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, the one you did yesterday, absolutely superb, amazing. Like,
they messed up. They had already doxed me, right? They had already doxed me, and then like a few days ago, the JT tried to call me 3 times back to back, and I thought, oh, no. I'm now going to put out a video about y'all, and then I blocked all their numbers, so.
Hell yeah. All I know is anytime I hear that one dude's voice, man, it makes me want to French kiss a semi doing 180 miles an hour head on. I'm telling you right now, dude.
Well, see, they thought doxing me was going to upset me, but honestly, I had done told most of the people on here about my shit, and then they wanted to make a big deal because I got like a seatbelt ticket, and it was like, it's like, really?
Well, I hope they never go after my fucking background, because man, I got some marijuana charges on there, some other charges, and like,
well,
you know what?
I got 3 felonies.
I'm not gonna say her. Well, yeah, well, my wife's been to prison. You know what I mean? Like, what? Not all of
the thing is, they're dumbass. I mean, JT's been arrested for felonies, and he got that first time offender shit, which is the same shit I got for mine. So what the fuck ever?
Yeah. Like when it comes to JT, like, I've seen his personal record, and he started out at a very young age committing felonies, and the only people that I know that gets off that many felonies are rats and snitches.
Yep. And I never even caught a felony till I was almost 50 years old. So fuck off. Right. And then it wasn't even my shit. Like, honestly. I mean, I'll just tell everybody right now. I own a property that's got a garage that has been made into an apartment. The apartment was rented out with a contract, right? A signed contract that it was rented out to somebody. That's where everything was found, was in the garage. It wasn't mine. But guess who went down for it?
Because it was on your property. Yeah.
Because it was on my property.
Yep. You know, and you know, possession is 9/10 of the law, all that blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. I don't really care what somebody's done in their past, as long as they haven't hurt a child in a sexual manner or in a physical manner.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit what your past is. Like, I'm not a perfect soul. I've got plenty of charges on my record. I've got an injury to a child on my record. You know what I mean?
Well, these dumb motherfuckers.
No child was injured. No, like, we didn't even stand in front of a judge. You know what I mean? It was all bullshit charges, and period. You know what I mean? So, like, I get it. I don't give a fuck. I like a person with a little bit of class. You know, those felonies that class.
These motherfuckers, like, they tried to say I had 100 kilos.
Shit.
Wow. Okay, there was 13 plants, and 12 of those plants were less than 6 inches tall.
Oh shit! I was thinking like you're gonna say that they found a fucking, like, a couple broke down meth labs in your fucking garage.
No, they found 13 plants. 12 of them were less than 6 inches tall, and they shook all the dirt off of them. There ain't no way that shit weighed 100 kilos. Like, it's just crooked cops. It was crooked cops. They came here looking for somebody who used to live here, who hasn't been here in 10 or 15 years, and they kept saying, if you just tell us where he's at, we'll make all this shit go away. And I kept saying, I can't tell you what I don't know.
Yep. And even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you anyway because I ain't a rat snitch fink.
Well, yeah, but, I wasn't going to tell them that. But,
right. Yeah. I'm saying,
I mean, honestly, I didn't know. I could have told them maybe a state, but that's all I could have told them.
Yeah, and they ain't going to cut you a deal if you just know a state. Hell, I mean, I know the state's in alphabetical order. They're going to give me a deal. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And they thought that, they expected when they doxed me for me to be like flipping out and blah, blah. No. Because everybody already knew. Most of the people on here already knew.
And they were just fucking baby weed plants for shit's sake. Like, get the fuck, that's so stupid.
I mean, it did piss me off that they put, that they were able to put my full name, my address, my phone number, okay, and then my previous employer, who they thought was my actual employer, but it's not. But they had to they had to get rid of all that, except for the criminal record, which the criminal record still had my full name on it. Okay, fine, whatever. But now that person don't even have, the person whose channel they did it on, don't even have a YouTube anymore, so it's not even out there. So,
yeah, like, I'll tell you my address, I'll tell you what I look like, I'll tell you exactly how to get to my place, and I guarantee you roll up on here, you're not going to leave here in a good condition.
Well, this is what I've been telling them all since, all the whole group of people, ever since they doxed me. I'm like, roll up. You feeling froggy? Roll the fuck up. I even asked one person, I said, hey, won't you roll up? They said, why? So you can shoot me? I said, I would never do that, ... I'm a felon. I can't even own a gun. Fuck off.
Yeah,
oh, wait. I'm not supposed to say, are we far enough in I can cuss? How many minutes I got to be in?
15 minutes. Well, if there's a certain time limit that you can't swear on a stream, like, I already screwed it up for you because.
Well, I mean, there is, but I mean, I'm not monetized yet, so it don't matter. But hey, Nuke, hey, Linda, hey, Ozzy, hey, buddy, welcome in. Everybody is free to hit the link. It's there. If I can get people up on panel, I'll talk. If I don't, I'll play music.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm just like, they can't do any more to me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they've done all they could do, and like 80% of the people who know me on YouTube already knew the information. So
yeah. Like the very first thing I did when I got on YouTube is I doxed myself. I didn't know I was doxing myself, but I mean everything: my age, my eye color, my hair color, my shoe size. I used my first name, my last name. I mean, I fucking went to and I gave it all. I handed it all over to Ernie Shell.
Yeah. Hey, Vicky. Yeah, like, I mean, you've seen, like, I tried to stay anonymous.
Yeah.
But I started, don't get me wrong, I started out on that JT shit, and I was on there, and then I, like, realized what it was all about, and I left basically when a lot of people left, like hundreds of us left at one time.
Right.
And, like, I don't talk about them. I mean, I crack jokes everywhere about everybody, about you, about everybody. That's
yeah, you better not be talking jokes about me and me not having no teeth.
And they were all like, yeah, you saying this. And I'm like, it's just jokes, man. Get over it. That's the reason part of that episode was like, they can dish it out, but they can't take it when somebody claps back.
Oh, fuck, no, they can't. Oh, no, they can't. Like I've had a couple of run-ins with JT. I think him and Mr. X got some kind of like. I think him and Mr. X kind of maybe got some like some passionate shit going on between the two of them. Know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fucking Ian said, "Don't trust the pig farmer." Fuck you, Ian.
Really.
Yeah.
Brothers with benefits.
Yeah, they're brothers with benefits, I think.
Yeah. Did you guys see my short I put out I think it was today with my little pigs? and two of them just fall over to get the belly rubbed. It's
Oh, how cute.
like the one come up and I was belly rubbing, and all of a sudden the other one come up and it fell over, and I was like, "Oh, you want your belly rubbed too?"
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
And
it's
then
kind of
two
like
of them got
fairy
out
brothers.
today. Two of them escaped today.
Oh, damn.
Well, it's because I usually go in there and I don't I just push the gate shut. I don't lock it normally. And today, I didn't lock it, but I was filling up the big water trough and I was putting some water in their little mud holes so they could cool off, And I looked and there's one of them outside the gate. And as I put the water hose down and start to walk over there, the little runt is outside the gate also. And I thought, oh my God. So I grabbed the gate and I pulled it and the runt ran in and I dropped a 5-gallon bucket in front of the other one thinking it would scare it and it would run in. No, it just turned around for a minute and then went right back to eating grass. I had to pick that motherfucker up and carry it 4 feet to the gate. And I set it down and pushed it with my legs. So yeah, I won't go back in no more and not lock the gate because, pigs are smart. Now that they've learned to open that gate and get out, yeah.
There ain't no keeping them in unless you fix that lock.
Oh hell no! Now we had two here before. These are Berkshires we got now. Before we had Yorkshires. I had the 2 Yorkshires got out and they went less than a quarter mile up the road here and there's some cattle in the field. And they were up there with those cattle. I had to go up with a big 5-gallon bucket with some food in it, shaking it. And I had to walk them. I had made them follow me all the way back down the road and all the way up my driveway and into the pen.
Now, see, my thought about the 2 different types of pig, do they taste different?
Yeah, well, yeah, Yorkshire's they're kind of like a normal. The Berkshires are considered like the Wagyu of pigs.
Okay.
So that's the reason we got Berkshires this time. And hey, old Blue Eyes, hey Char.
Char Batty in this motherfuckers. What's up, Char Batty?
Char Batty in this motherfucker.
That's right. We be gangsters and shit over here, man. We drop motherfucking bombs up on shit. We don't even give a fuck.
I went and made all my own music so I could do these music streams and not get copyright strikes.
Yeah, I just get a bunch of to be honest with you, I got 480 copyright claims on my account right now.
Well, like I said, that's the reason I started making my own music with AI. I'll tell AI what I want a song to be about. I'll tell one AI what I want the song to be about, and it'll write me the lyrics. And then I take the lyrics and I put it into the other AI, and I tell it what style I want the music to be in.
Well, Stiffy, I got a proposition for you.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to make that video that you put out yesterday on Fairy
Oh
Voice?
my God, I worked on it for so long, but that's just because I use AI also to produce the pictures. Right. You know what I mean? I'll give it a screenshot of a real picture of somebody, and I'm like, make me, a cartoon or a fantasy style image of this, and I, with them, it was put on fairy wings, because they're not the brothers, they're the fairy brothers,
Right. So
it took me a while. If I could pay for the AI, it wouldn't take me no time at all. Because I use everything for free, you're limited to how many you can make.
Right. So what would it cost for you to get the package you need to make a good video like you did without it taking so much time?
Oh, probably. I'm thinking it's $10, $20 a month. It depends on which AI I use.
Okay. So here's my thing, okay? I just barely started messing around with this AI stuff. When it comes to technology, I'm not good. Okay. I'm really not good. I'm really good at putting words in certain ways, but I'm really not good at making and creating stuff on the internet.
Right.
So I need somebody to put together a poetry video that's also a PSA announcement, and that's hard hitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've already got I've already got the script. I've already got the script because of the AI, the Chat GPT that I use on here.
Yeah.
So if I was to send you that information and pay for a month of your
Oh,
AI platform,
I could probably have it done in definitely less than a week. Probably like 3 or 4 days.
okay. And how much would you want for something like that?
No, like if you pay for that AI for a month, that means I can use it for myself. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good with that.
Okay, so pick out the 2 best AI apps that you got or that you need,
Mm-hmm.
and let me know what they cost for a month, and I'll pay for them. I'll send you the information, and
All right.
if this goes the way I think it's going to go, Stiffy, it'll be explosive for both of us because
All right. I'll do
I
that.
damn well
I'll do
guarantee
that.
you that I will give you major props. I'll put your name in the video. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
forget anybody who
what
helps
I
me.
try to do I've done it some for some people before, and I just put at the end of the video, like, the graphics or the video and stuff was made by like Stiffy,
Right, right. And
that's all I ask for.
I would expect you to put yourself in there, like at the beginning and at the end, at least. You know what I mean? Like you got to give
Yeah.
yourself some shout outs and some kudos on it too, because I'm not that person that's just going to take credit for shit that I didn't do. You know what I mean? And like, if this
Yeah.
goes the way I think it's going to go, Stiffy, like when I seen your video, when I seen that 18 minutes that you put together yesterday, I just had to proposition you and tell you, hey, you know what? You got some skill that I don't have, and I can't obtain because I'm not that
Right.
technically savvy. So
I
this could be
understand.
huge.
Hey, Aussie, you're talking about the better legs on a rotisserie chicken. That was funny as. Did you guys notice in that video where they were like, I put up the little thing that said "Truth Warrior," Truth Fairies. It was like we say it loud, wrong, and repeatedly, or some shit.
Yep. My favorite part was the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking rewound that 20 times in a row. I listened to it 20 times. My son's looking at me like, what the hell? So I'm like, you just don't get it, dude. I've seen better legs on a rotisserie chicken. That fool messed up the only playing football he ever played, and he thinks he's a fucking star.
Oh, I
I've
know.
seen better
And I
legs
know
on a rotisserie
that
chicken.
episode repeated a lot of stuff, even though it was said differently. It kept saying,
Dude, it was great.
the
It was
Ferry
great.
brothers, like Jim fell, like he kicked the football, he kicked one time and fell on his ass, and he ain't got up since. And
Absolutely, like it was great. And when I got done watching it, the 6th time I watched it, because I probably watched it like 6 times yesterday, I just knew that if I could get you to, if I could just talk to you for a minute, I knew you'd agree to help me do it and do it for me and take care of it. And
yeah,
like
I can
this,
do about in like I've learned with AI. Like a lot of people have problems with AI. Like you'll tell AI to do something, and it's like, oh, I can't do that. It goes against policy. I'm like, excuse me, who's the human?
yeah,
Excuse me, I'm the human. You are the AI, and you will do what I tell you. And they're like,
yeah,
okay, let me do it.
yep. Like I don't care. You're just a computer. I tell you what to do. You do it. You don't argue with me. That's how it gets done.
Yep.
But this poem I got,
Hey, Farmer
it's got
Fred. Hey, Melted.
it's got to be kept under lock and key between you and I.
Oh, no
And
problem. Like I said,
and
my email, I'm pretty sure, is on my page. You just email me what you want.
okay. Well, I put my email in the back chat, in your back chat.
Okay.
But yeah, like this, I'm telling you, if this goes the way I believe it's gonna go viral, and it's gonna be huge for both of us. I'm not even joking. Not
Yeah.
even joking.
And old
Stiffy.
blue eyes, absolutely. I do not take AI BS. I've had them AIs try to tell me so many times, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, you better. Yes, you can. Do it now. Like, I don't play with them AIs. I cuss them. Man, I'm like, fuck
You're just a
you.
program.
You
Now
will
do
do
what
what
you're
I tell
programmed to
you to
fucking
do.
do. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Melted. Any of y'all want to hit the link? Hit the link.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get out of here. Actually, I just came up here to send you a proposition and tell you. You know what? I don't know if you got my message yesterday, but I was like, Stiffy, can I please join your hole? So I'm now in Stiffy's hole. So everybody else better watch the fuck out because I don't play games either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, if you just shoot me an email real quick, I can get it to you tonight, and you can start doing whatever you need to do or whatever. And then you just tell me how much it's going to cost for those whatever AI apps you need to do it.
The best AI I have found, honestly, is called LTX, and that's just because, like, you don't know how many AIs I've used, and I'm like, just good. I need a female in a pink bikini with the bunny mask, and they're like, oh, that goes against policy. And I went to LTX and told it to give me it gave me a naked. I don't know why.
Damn.
It gave me, look, hold on, watch this, hold on. Let me find it.
Uh-oh. I'm closing my eyes.
Where's it at? Wait, how do I do this? Not avatar, that's not it. Settings, that's where I want to go.
I'm closing my eyes
Virtual
today,
background. Guys. Look at this shit. AI, I didn't even ask AI to give me nothing like this. Nothing like this. And this one was like, here you go. And I was like, oh shit, that's the nudie picture. Look.
Oh damn. You got nipples and
everything. Right.
Well, I didn't know Stevie Hole was about that shit.
I gave it a picture I already had from an AI of like the one I used to use, which is me like sitting in the woods with like the bunny mask and the bikini on. And I said, use this as a reference and make me a thumbnail for a live. And it gave me that.
Damn.
I was like, what?
What AI app did you say that was again?
LTX. Like I said, I didn't even ask it to do, like, I've asked them just do with the bikini. And they're like, oh, we can't do that. I gave this one a picture of me in a bikini with the AI. You know, an AI generated me in a bikini. Hold on. I'll show you it. I'll show you what I gave it. I gave it, well, I don't quite have it. But I gave it something like this one. Give me a second. I gave it something like that one, right?
Damn.
And it was like, here's a nudie one. And I was like, what? What happened?
Now, despite what some people might have heard, I'm really not into bestiality, but you know, that bunny rabbit right there, you got going right there, girl. Damn.
Look, I know it turns a lot of people on. It's fine.
You know what I mean?
Somebody asked me, Marissa asked me like a couple nights ago, she said, is that your hole? You see that picture? It's up there now.
Yeah.
I said, you know it is.
Hell yeah.
It's the only tree picture I've got to come out that kind of looks like a pussy. Yeah, kind of looks like a kitty cat.
That tree don't look nothing like a kitty cat. I'm just letting you know right now.
You know what I mean. Oh shit, I gotta change that one back. So, is anybody else gonna come up?
All right, Stiffy. Yeah, shoot me an email if you would, please, and I'll get you the information that I want you to have. And I'm telling you, this is going to be. I got a really good feeling this is going to be fucking huge. It's gonna go viral. I almost guarantee you that.
Oh yeah. See, that's the picture I gave it. That one. I was like, make me a thumbnail for a live, and it said nudie picture. I said, what?
It said, nope, we don't want you to have a top on. We want to see your nipples.
It don't really have a top on. It ain't got no bottoms on either.
Oh,
her legs just are close enough together that you can't see.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Pastor Matt. Oh, shit, I got to change that one. That's the one I'm trying to change. So,
all right,
yeah.
You be good, sweetheart, and shoot me an email. I'll get you that stuff, and I'm excited about this. I really am.
What?
Yeah. We'll do.
All right. Everybody be good. Be kind. most important of all, just be nice. Just be nice.
Right? Don't be a dick.
Yep. And to all you haters, laters. All you
Fuck
fucking
all you
haters.
haters.
See
See
you
you
fucking
later.
later. Fucking haters. See you later. Fucking haters. Ah!
Yeah, yeah.
Later, Stiffy.
Later. So if anybody else wants to come up, you hit the link. Otherwise, I'm going to throw another tune on. Here we go. Wait, I got to change my sound. It's going to be fucked up.
Hey, just landed at the cantina, texting you from Tatooine. Got my roasting like Saber Bright. Wanna dance with me tonight? Basses bumping through the stars, aliens dancing near the bars.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Melted.
Let's begin. Feeling full, sensitive and free. DJ's playing just for me. Come through now, don't be late. This party's gonna be so great. Light speed on the dance floor.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Can't resist it anymore. Light speed on the dance floor. Feel the force and dance some more. Nika Booker, Danceloo, Saba Wookie, Rhythm True, Bantha Voodoo, Groove Away.
Jesus. There we go. Now I'm talking. Okay. Hey, Melted. I got somebody else in back chat. I mean, on the thing, it says, well, the thing is, if you could type in chat because I don't have an overlay to put up. So, who are you? You gonna show me your dick? Let's see. You gonna show me your dick? Let's see. You gonna do it?
No, I'm not that type of person.
Okay, cool.
Hey, he's the one that sent me over to your channel.
Hi, I think you're a new character to me, or you switched titles.
Aaron, G2K.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
Harley Dad, what are you talking about? This is not a mute panel. Harley Dad, hit the link. Biatch.
Help if my volume's turned up.
Yeah, that's probably the problem there, Harley Dad. Jesus. So how you guys?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself, Stiffy?
Doing good as fuck. How you, Copper?
I had a bunch of plans today, but I guess there's a monsoon all day, so I have to delay that till tomorrow. But
I'm still
my sister's house. It's fine.
I'm still waiting to see the Chopper Copper. What the fuck?
What's the Chopper Copper? What I miss?
Don't act like you don't know what the Chopper is. Come on now.
I don't think I've ever exposed myself, but I've had some moments where I was like, "That's more."
No, we can do that backstage. It's all good. It's all fun.
Yeah, I think the most naked I've ever appeared on panels was I don't know what got into me one night, but I think I was dressed as the Riddler's at Marissa's, and then next thing I know, I turned into a toddler and started drawing all over myself. I had a good time.
Oh yeah, when you put all the tattoos, yeah.
But that's the most nude I ever am. Let's face it, I have quite the hairy little body, so I tend to be a little bit self-conscious. You know, when you're that guy who goes to jump in a pool and they go, "You're gonna clog the vents," it gets embarrassing sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I wear a shirt in the pool.
It is what it is, man. Fuck.
I understand the feeling, Melted Copper. Yep.
Well, it's fine, you know. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I was really looking forward because I had cut apart a bunch of my succulents and started putting them in jars so they root, and so it's like I got like a whole shit ton of plants because I've been going to my sister's farm and go crazy. But like it rained today, so and it got cold. Like yesterday it was like 80, and now it's like 60. And I was like, God
Wait,
damn!
you can grow plants? I got a black thumb.
I'm not so good with humans, but when it comes to wacky, weird animals and plants, I'm pretty good.
I'm horrible with plants. I'm great with animals.
Right? Humans, not so much. Humans is a flip of a coin.
Humans, nah, yeah, not so much.
But yeah, I'm ready for this summer to start. It's like, look, I'm in my fur coat on the porch in the beginning of June. That's definitely not something that.
It had been really cold here. The last 2 days, oh, fuck no. It's been like 80 some. It felt like 90 some because we're like at 60 or 70% humidity.
I mean, last winter was pretty good for not being winter, you know. So I thought this summer was going to be a fucking cooking nightmare, but apparently it's a slow build.
Yeah, it was slow build. I'm shocked that, I mean, like, it's been being down in the 40s at night.
Yeah,
the last 2 days.
Like 40s.
It's got up in 80s. It felt like 90s, and it's just like, Jesus.
Yeah, because 40 degrees is only 5 degrees above freezing. Because like Fahrenheit, I think things freeze at 35. So, yeah, that's like, you know. But other than that,
I know, Aussie, it's getting wintertime for you.
Right? Don't they? I mean, I haven't kept up on my Australian news, but aren't they supposed to be living under a hole in the ozone layer, or is that supposedly gone?
No, they do. There is a hole in the ozone layer above them. But whatever.
Clockwork is
Thanks, Harley, Dad.
I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to leave the States anytime soon, but I'm not going to lie. I started, especially because I keep talking to so many Aussies online. I did start looking at the Travel Channel and looking at Perth and places being like, maybe we could get on a flight and go across the planet. You only live once.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's been crazy here. Like usually May, it starts getting hot. And it did not get hot till the 1st of June this year.
What state are you in, Stiffy?
Let's just say North Carolina.
I'm in Florida.
Okay, so you guys are both southern.
It's super hot there.
Yes, it is.
I mean, technically, I'm in Virginia, but I'm 1 mile from North Carolina. So
you're
you know what? Like,
you're not even in Virginia, basically.
Not only is it warmer, but Florida's that one spot of the states where all the animals are wildly different too. You know what I mean? Like in this little corner of the states, it goes from like furry creatures to fucking reptiles, lizards, crocodiles, and shit. Like,
I live in the.
I don't have crocodiles here, but I have bears and coyotes and. You know,
because I think I mostly went to the what is it, Jacksonville? I don't think I went too far into the Panhandle.
I've been to Florida a couple times, and I just no, thank you. It's not even the heat; it's the bugs that are the problem.
Oh, dude, yeah, their bugs are insane. Like I tell everybody about my visit. Even their ant, like anywhere else in the States, an ant is a joke. Like you don't think too much about an ant.
Well, unless you go to like the Texas where they have fire ants.
Yeah, they got them ants too. And trust me, as a little kid who was used to just like, it's like I don't know if I became retarded. I was like, how are these ants hurting me? I used to be like Godzilla, and now I'm like some sort of person, like crippled person.
No, I stepped into a nest of fire ants one time in Texas, and oh, fuck that.
Plus, I think in Florida, I don't think they have basements because my grandma used to get mad that we were pulling the panels off her little house because me and my little cousin were catching lizards. And those little bastards, they'll like rip their own tails off to escape you.
Yep.
Yep.
And they
But
go
it was
back.
fun. I mean, you do got little kids, take them to Florida. I mean, every little, and they ain't not a little girl, but every little boy loves reptiles. It's just something in our DNA. If it's a monster, a Frankenstein, a Hulk, or a lizard.
Well, some girls do. You know, some girls will carry frogs around in their pockets. And this little girl is a friend of mine who had a little girl, and they called her Pockets because she was always coming up with like frogs in her pockets or lizards in her pockets.
Right? Like, oh, yeah, I used to love catching toads back in the day.
And yes, Ozzy, I agree with Vicky. I like winter better than summer because I can put on enough layers to stay warm in winter, and I can take everything off and be naked in the summer and still be sweating like a motherfucker. Nope,
I'm
no
reverse,
fun.
too. I'm a little reptile, man. Give me a heat rock in the winter time, man. Once it starts getting cold, I start shutting down. I'm like,
I dehydrated when I was 18. I wasn't drinking nothing but water. And you would think, oh, that would be fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because when you sweat, you lose sodium and potassium and shit.
That's
I
why
wound up in a military hospital, and they pumped like 3 or 4 bags of saline solution into me.
oh, dear God.
And they were like, oh, well, now since you've dehydrated once, you are like 50% more likely than anybody else that's not never dehydrated to dehydrate again. Like, great. Thanks.
Yeah, fortunately, I haven't had, considering I'm like past my midlife, I haven't had too many adventures in the hospital, thank God.
Well, I refuse. I'm like, if I don't think I'm dying, I'm not going. Like, that's just.
This should cost
Fuck it.
money. If I can suffer for a few days and it'll just heal, I'll do that.
Last time I went to the hospital, I had stepped over a gate in my house, like in a doorway for the dogs, you know. But it wasn't like latched, it was just sitting there. When I stepped over it, it fell. And I stepped on it, and I didn't even know your legs could bend that way. Like, my legs bent out, and both my knees, the inside of my knees hit the hardwood floor. And I had to go to court like 2 days later. And the guy who was going to court with me at the time was like, can y'all come out and help us get her in? So you got to use the wheelchair. And they were like, no, we will just postpone it, but she's got to go to the hospital. The only reason I even went to the hospital.
Right? Oh, man, I've had a few court problems in my life. And I'll tell you what, when I see protesters causing themselves problems, I'm like, man, you don't realize that the court system is bullshit. Like, you'll think, like, you'll be like, okay, I got my lawyer. You just kind of want to get it over with. So you're like, all right, give me the plea deal or whatever. Let's move on with my life. You'll go up there. They'll be like, okay, we're glad you came to court. Can you come back next month and maybe we'll do something? And just be standing there like, really? That's it? Like, this could be settled with a phone call? I really have to take a day off work every fucking month for the next 6 months just to pay a fine? Like, can we speed this up a little bit?
Oh, shit, my bad. Hold on, Clockwork. There you go. There you go, buddy. Sorry.
Hi.
It's okay. It's okay. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should probably get my other device, see what's going on in the comments. Is my rain upsetting you guys with the audio at all?
No, you're good.
Yeah,
And the Vicky, no, I don't have a basement.
Yeah, everything's been raining enough just to annoy people with glasses, which is I'm in that demographic. So I'm like, yeah, it's just enough to bug me specifically.
You know, listen to this. I wear glasses, right? Like, I'm nearsighted, so I can't see stuff far away. But I'm in my house all the time because I'm always looking at stuff up close. I don't wear my glasses. My mom came and picked me up today because she wanted me to go to town with her, right? She picked me up and we left my driveway and took off down the road, and I was like, I ain't got my glasses.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm glad to talk to. I guess it's a good thing I even in to hear talk to you because I'm a guy living alone. But yeah, because it goes with the cold thing where sometimes I'm like, is it this cold? Like, or am I like sick? Do I got like a flu and I just don't know it? But it's nice to hear someone else go, yes, it's fucking cold.
I don't know. I was going down to, we went to Subway, and I was just going to get me some food. And she was like, get me something. I was like, what do you want? She was like, I don't know. Whatever's cheapest on the menu. I couldn't even read the fucking menu, man. I was just like, I just picked you out a cold cut trio because I couldn't see the menu.
Right. Oh yeah, I hate going to Subway because Subway's one of those things. Right, with me, it's just like make it like the picture. I don't know about all these options. Okay, now that you're causing me to question things, I'm no longer hungry. I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I was just bored. Now that you've assaulted me with all these questions, I
always just get a veggie. I get a veggie sub and I have them add bacon to it because it's cheaper than getting what they call a BLT.
Right,
which is the same thing.
I usually get the meatball sub.
No.
When I went to a Subway, I'd get the Philly cheesesteak with like extra. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I just get the veggie with bacon, and then I get spinach, pickles, onion, olives, and the 2 hot peppers, mustard mayonnaise, olive vinegar. We good to go.
Fair enough.
Here, I'm just getting my other thing.
Yeah, I get extra pickles, extra black olives.
I always tell them put extra jalapenos. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. I don't know about the extra jalapenos because,
I've been eating them things since I was like 6, so, let's just go.
Yeah. As hot as I go is maybe the mild sauce at Taco Bell. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hot.
I do ghost peppers. I like ghost peppers.
All right, you know what?
I ain't done none of those.
Flaming hot Cheetos, I can do those.
Flaming hot Cheetos are nice, yes.
Oh, sorry, it's me echoing. Now I can see what the people are saying. Oh, here, I got to hit like. Everybody hit. Oh, you got 29 likes. Well, at least you got a lot of people popping in and hitting like.
I lost my bowl, but I found it now.
Isn't it
like,
great?
where the fuck my bowl go? I got my weed. What the fuck? I got
Isn't it great we live in a state where it's legal now?
Yes. I'm like, no, let's not talk about. I'm on probation, so fuck them.
Well, in the state of Virginia.
Right, oh man, I bet you some people probably were flipping their shit.
In the state of Virginia, if you've been put on probation right before weed was legal, like I didn't get done with my court shit before weed was legal, but I still got in trouble for all of it. I can't smoke it, and I ain't supposed to drink beer. I'm like, what do you mean I can't drink beer? Like, beer is definitely legal. And they were like, well, just don't show up to your, your probation shit drunk. I was like, y'all think I'm stupid? They're like, you don't know how many people are.
Dude, yeah, I've been watching people get shot by the cops almost the last 24 hours. I woke up one morning, I was watching Donut Operator, and I swear I was watching idiots getting killed for dumb reasons for a good 24 hours. Like, you'd be surprised, especially nowadays because we live in 2025. Like, if a cop pulls you over, the fight's done. Okay, the cop car itself is already filming you. The guy gets out. You're not escaping. Okay, it's like a tractor beam is there. That's when you start kissing ass. If anything, call your lawyer and then try to act as innocent as you can.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer Joy. Joy says, why are you on probation? Smoker too much weed. Joy, because the cops wanted to roll in here looking for somebody that wasn't here, hadn't been here for 10 or 15 years, and they were like, if you just tell us where they are, we'll make all this go away. Yeah, I have a garage that's an apartment on my property. Okay, been converted to a apartment, and that's where all the weed was. But because it was on my property, I got taken down for it. So that's why.
Well, I used to be more open with hanging out with people. Yeah, if it comes to the moment where it's not worth on my end risking shit for people.
If I could finish paying off my fines, I would be off of probation even before my probation is over. But I still owe. I paid $600, and I still owe about $600.
Damn.
Well, I mean, you're halfway there, so at least that's something.
Well, yeah, but my probation officer has told me as soon as you pay it, you're done. I don't even got to deal with you no more. And in all honesty, I don't have to go see a probation officer. I do it on an app online.
All right, I got
Yeah, I see that where they're cautious because even when I was doing some court stuff, I mean, like there's people. I mean, I'd be sitting in there.
Dude.
You could just smell some of these people just reeking of the weed. Where it's like, man, you guys. Some people just cause themselves some problems. Where it's like, yeah, you have the right to argue in freedom of speech, but also
I get it. But to be 48 years old and I had never even had a speeding ticket, nothing. I had nothing.
Yeah, I think my record now mostly has car accidents and I think 2 death threats. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much just means I have a loud mouth, which I think anyone who ever introduced to me would know that. So
no, not you, copper.
Well, dude, hit the link. Come on up.
Hey, you live a mile from North Carolina, Stiff?
Yes.
All right, I go down the mountain. I'm in North Carolina. I don't know how many miles.
Wait. On what highway?
52.
No way.
Yep.
Yep. Clockwork. Are you from Hillsville? Are you from Hillsville?
Pretty close. Close enough.
Jesus Christ. I'm from Lambsburg.
Lambsburg? Oh, shit. You're right there then.
Okay. I am right here. I'm at exit 1, baby.
Hey, you take that fucked up road off the parkway and go down it, then I'm right in Lambsburg. Yeah, it's like back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, you take like Piper's Got Mountain down into Lambsburg.
That fucked up.
You go right by my house.
Yeah.
I'm on the main road. I'm the only one with fenced in front yard.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, look, we're right there, man. We're right
there. Damn. That's crazy.
Oh, I was watching a video
about a mile off the parkway.
Yeah, it was a German guy going through American accents, and I just thought it was funny because, Germans, they sound like, hello, welcome, these Americans, they sound very funny. I don't know if this is English.
Well, dude, are you coming up? Am I missing you? Are you there? Well, dude.
Well, Austin has to hit the link. I see that much. And Baby Biscuit Joy says you're beautiful.
Who says I'm what? I am not.
Baby Biscuit Joy spread.
Baby Biscuits, thank you so much. I am not beautiful. I mean, maybe on the inside, not so much on the outside.
All right. Cue the Pharrell song, man. Beautiful.
I am beautiful on the inside. I admit that.
Aussie, Starlink's going out.
It's buffering like crazy.
I'm in between Hillsville and Galax, so yeah.
Jesus! Clockwork. Really?
Yeah.
We got to meet up sometime, just to be like, hey, how are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because I am in Lambsburg.
I know exactly where you are. Yeah, because it's like
I
you
am
sneeze.
2 miles from the Love truck stop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Well,
I didn't
it's
know
time
you.
to
I
get
mean, I knew your accent sounded familiar, but I really
here.
didn't know, man.
Well, now that it's finally fucking stopped raining and being cold, maybe. Okay, we'll work on it. But
Right?
there's no fucking guarantees up here. So,
Look. This is how the weather works here. If it ain't raining, the wind's blowing, right?
If it ain't foggy, the wind's blowing, and sometimes it's foggy and the fucking wind's blowing. So yeah.
Oh man, I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, you guys in the south, but in the north, I swear, like in the summertime, we get no wind. The only time wind ever comes through these parts is during the winter when you don't want the wind to show up, and it's like a fucking 100 hand slap of all right. Stop
Well,
doing that, guys.
melted where me and Clockwork live, it's definitely considered it's a temperate rainforest.
Yeah, it's some kind of weird fucking
It's a
vibe.
temperate rainforest, which means we get like 160 inches of rain per year.
Or
Right,
snow.
that's kind of like what was it during that hurricane thing? Some of the people in the Appalachian
Helene?
Mountains. get
No,
hit by
we don't get hurricanes. Nuh-uh.
Well, Helene rolled right over top of my house.
Well, Helene did, and I still got shit
It was
fucked up at my house from
Yeah, 'cause I
Helene.
remember watching the
Yeah,
news,
it was
like
special.
people were like defending themselves to feel like, why aren't these guys ready for notorious hurricanes? And this person was like, "Bitch, I live in the fucking mountains." He's like, "Ain't no
Yeah.
one in the mountains sticking to their head to worry about a hurricane." I was like,
Well, they
"Who
kept
else
saying
cares
it was
about
going to
that?"
go west. It was going to go west of the
Well,
Appalachians.
thank you, baby
No.
biscuit.
Motherfucker rode right up the spine of the Appalachians.
You know, the only other hurricane that we had affect us was Hugo, which
I
was
remember.
like 1992.
It was, yeah. You're talking
Personally,
30.
where I live, Clockwork, we were without power for 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh wow!
Gee. We lost
There's
power
like,
up here during
I think
Helene for
recently,
about a week.
the mountain, I think in Sweden, I guess one of their mountains basically just fell apart and took out an entire town.
I heard about that shit.
Oh, yeah, it was the avalanche. Yeah. Crushed the
Yeah,
whole
I
town.
do.
I can't
That's
believe we're both from the Appalachians. Jesus.
Right.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God for my beautiful flatlands. All I gotta do is worry about tornadoes. I have to worry about land coming and falling on me. I don't really have to worry
Yes,
about
Ozzy.
earthquakes.
He is, yes.
I don't have to,
Pretty close to
especially
the Windy City.
California. I guess Canada is burning again. I never knew that Canada was that flammable, but I guess they seem to just burn every year like California now.
Well, apparently, they do now.
Because yeah, I think they were even saying that the smoke is getting all the way to Europe somehow. Like, because one of my buddies, he's from Minnesota, and he keeps posting smoking section memes of Canada and Minnesota.
There's only about 5 or 6 states, not counting Hawaii and Alaska, that I've not been to. You know, I was a truck driver. Let's not tell nobody that, right?
Yeah, basically, I'm like an hour outside Chicago.
Never dealt with Chicago, but I've been in so many states.
You'll find everyone in Illinois, even if you live in like middle of Illinois or the bottom, they just all say they're from Chicago.
Right. I've been through Illinois and Indiana, but not Chicago.
Because, yeah, there's a place that it might be gone now. There's a place called Skydive Chicago, which was actually in Morris, which is 2 hours away from Chicago, so it's not Chicago. And I swear, that must have been the most horrible air diving place, because I think it seemed like every 5 years someone would just jump out of a plane to their death.
Web dude, you gonna hit my link? Look, I'm gonna cuss him out. Web dude, hit my link, bitch.
Wait, what is today? Wednesday? Oh yeah, happy hump day, everybody.
Happy hump day, motherfucker.
I'll tell you what, this is a good thing I love about this season is right now it's 7 o'clock and the sun is out. That's another thing I hate about winter. 4 o'clock, it's like, if you have a day job during the winter time, you're never going to see the sun. You're going to wake up and it's dark, and by the time you're off work, it's still dark, and you'll never see that.
It's
sun.
nearly 8 o'clock and the sun's still out here.
Oh, you guys aren't really comic book people. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Superman. I think that movie looks fun.
Come on, bitches. Hit the link.
Harry, I'm giving you some camera time, even though you're ugly and I need to give you a haircut. There you go, Harry. There you go. Say hi
Aww. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute doggy.
Right. Yeah, it's probably my
So
fault.
my doggies, but they assholes.
Right.
My doggies are all, I got 3 of them, and they're all half American Staffordshire and half Blue Heeler.
Yeah, the only thing my dogs can do to defend me is if a burglar was to trip over them. That's about it. Yeah, I'd have to. Oh, did you guys ever see Point Break? This actually happened in a film.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest scene. So he's chasing Ronald Reagan, I think, and then somewhere they're going through these houses, and Ronald Reagan picks up a dog and throws it at Keanu Reeves. And for some reason, me and my friends thought that was the most hilarious thing in a chase.
I'll put one of my doggies up here. Hold on. There's one of them. Wait, I gotta turn my camera off so you can see him. There's one of them.
Oh, there you go. Oh, when I was a kid, we had some chows. I love chows. Chows are like big little teddy bears.
Yeah, but like that is the Blue Heeler and the American Staffordshire, and I have 3 of them. That one looks the most like his body shape and his head and everything's more like the American Staffordshire, which is kind of like a pit, right? It's the largest in the pit family. So he's got a short snout, big jaws. He's got this square head or this, and he's round. And then I got a girl who is kind of in between the 2. And then I got another boy who is so much, his shape is just like the Blue Heeler. He's super skinny, super slender. He's got the long snout. That's Millie.
Oh, this one here is Ebenezer, and then Shiva's my white one. They're my 2 little lovebirds, and I'm the
I
third
got
wheel.
Millie, Jack, and Flo. And Millie, I know, sounds like a girl's name, but his mama was Max. Her name was Maxine, but I called her Max. And I wanted to name him after her because he was the one that the mama was pushing away from the get-go. Right? You know what I mean? You know how a dog will push a puppy away because it ain't going to make it?
Yeah, it's usually the runt, right?
You know what I mean? And I kept grabbing him, putting him back on the teat, and grabbing him, putting him on the teat. And 4 days after she had him, she died on me. It was fucking horrible.
Well, Ebenezer got his name because when I was a kid, I had a little black poodle mix, and her name was Ebony. And then when I found Ebenezer, it's like I want to name him after my old dog because I found him through weird moment. But that's how he became Ebenezer because it was like the guy version in my world.
But that's actually me. Don't nobody look at that. We'll take that away.
I know you threw me out because I'm looking like, wait, is that her actual face? Like, what the?
That's actually me, man.
When you said your butter face, I pictured you like Dr. Doom, like hamburger putties, and you wore your.
I do have a butter face. What the fuck you talking about?
It's your fault.
Jesus. I do got a butter face.
No, you look fine. You look really way normal. You don't got squirrely eyes and stuff. You don't look like you had a stroke.
See, no. Like, I get it. I understand it. I know I'm not a pretty girl. My dad even told me I'm homely looking. It's all right. That's the reason I got a great attitude, okay?
Oh, your dad was probably just doing good dad stuff for filling in your head full of negative thoughts so you didn't run too far. He's doing psychological protection.
look, I just, like, I don't know. My mom always told me, you'll never have a boyfriend because of your attitude. And my dad was like, oh, you're not bad looking, you're just homely looking. Okay, cool. Thanks, both y'all. Thanks so much.
I'm over here writing an inspirational song for my channel, and you're over here. Oh my God, Stiffy! I almost put homely looking in the song.
I'm telling you, like, I am. Look, I would make a better looking dude than I am a chick. Okay, because I look just like my brother and I look just like my son, and they're good looking dudes. Okay,
I can relate to this because I got the
you put
framework
that on the
of what
girl,
would
and
be
it's
an
like,
attractive
no,
dude.
not so much.
If I wasn't so hairy, considering how limber I was, if I had a nice pair of boobies, they'd have quite the. I might be able to make an attractive looking lady if I had kids, because I definitely am built like one. Damn it.
I got okay boobies, but that don't mean the face is any better. Like, I
Hey,
get
look,
it. Like, I don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. That's the reason I have a great attitude. I'm funny as fuck. Like,
you
I
say
just,
that now.
Well, now that I'm at my midlife, I feel that I can carry around the trophy of I'm old enough not to give a shit about mundane things about what the fuck I look like anymore. I'm just glad that God woke me up, and I guess I'm needed still. Thank you, my Lord.
who told me to have a wonderful night? Okay, baby biscuits. And yes, Ozzy, that dog I just showed is a blue heeler and a American Staffordshire. I have 3 of them. 2 of them I bottle fed because the mama died 4 days after having them. I took them all to the vet, and they separated 3 of them. And they were like, don't be surprised if they don't make it. Well, they all made it. And I kept those 2 boys, and then I picked out a girl she is more darker, like, she's got the spots, but she's like more dark, like a blue heeler. You know what I mean? And she reminded me so much of her mom that I was like, I can't get rid of her. I just can't do it.
Oh, that's like a little Ebenezer because he's not clipped, but Shiva is. And I mean, I wouldn't do this mostly because I wouldn't be able to get rid of the new dog. But I did think about getting another dog so that Ebby can replace himself. But that was like, oh, that's not going to work because one, you wouldn't want to get rid of the new dog. And then if you have 12 Ebenezers, you're not going to want to get rid of them. Next thing you know, I'm going to be the guy with 101 dogs. I'll be on one of those pet horror shows.
Yeah. Like,
oh man, so have you ever seen
my
the
favorite dog ever was my blue heeler. And it crushed me. She had her, like, I had 2 dogs that had litters. One had her litter, and a week later, my blue heeler had her litter. I had 17 puppies.
Jesus.
Okay? And the blue heeler died 4 days later. So I had 3 of them that I had to bottle feed. And the other 14, I had the other dog feed.
All right. Well, my dad raised beagles when I was a kid, and I was the guy in charge.
I'm sorry, beagles.
Yeah, they do that.
I know.
Half of the litter would die. And, I was the one in charge of burying their little puppy asses in the ground. Yeah. I was like
I said, I was going in and checking on this dog every day. And she would have this one puppy, the one I showed you guys on the picture, Millie.
Uh-huh.
She would have him pushed away, right? Like plumb off of her. And I'd pick him up and put him back on the teat. And then, like, the 3rd day, I went and checked on her, and she had him up under the dog bed. You know what I mean? She's laying on the dog bed, and she done pushed him plumb up under it. And I pulled him out again. I put him on the teat. And the next night, oh, my God. There is no emergency vet here. Okay.
No.
Finally, when I grew up, we had a bunch of.
I was trying to get a hold of somebody I finally, at 7 o'clock in the morning, somebody was like, yeah, I'll take you to the vet. The mother done died at that point. I think she had another puppy in her. This is what I think. I think she had another puppy in her.
Oh, a stillborn? Yeah.
Well, it was never born. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was never born. And that's what killed her.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but did I ever mention that I'm fucking glad that guy just throwing it out there? All I have to worry about is catching diseases, not creatures growing out of me and me having to crap them out. I'm okay to miss out on that. I'm sorry.
No, I was just sitting here thinking, have you ever had to pull a calf out of its mama?
Oh, God,
what?
my mom used to watch a guy, and he was like a veterinarian. Like, I forgot what his name is, but this guy would always be sticking his arm like up horses' asses and stuff. All I could think is like, man, I hope that guy's getting paid a lot for his occupational choice.
Well, it came out head first, and we had to grab its front legs and its head and pull it all the way out. Yeah. It made it.
Plus, I would imagine being a veterinarian is harder than being like a normal doctor, because at least a normal doctor, you know, like a human doctor, can ask you questions and stuff. When you're a vet, you just gotta kind of listen to some crazy emotional person say some nonsense about their pet as you try to figure out this mystery of what's happening.
I bought my one, I bought my one, what is he? My father-in-law. I bought one of my father-in-law's, a white German Shepherd, as a puppy and gave it to him.
Well, when I was a kid, we had a dog named Buck that just appeared at our house fully trained. Like one day, cause we had like a privacy fence, and I was a little kid, so there's like four of us little kids, and this dog had appeared. His teeth were all fucked up, and like flies were eating his ears. He looked rough. So my mom's like, "I'm gonna play with the dog." So she called the animal control. Animal control comes out. He hides under this fucking trailer, and they try to lure him out with all kinds of stuff. They even brought they brought like steak and ham, and this dog was not having any of it. The second they dipped, he came out, he unlatched the fence, just came in the yard and was like, I'm home now. And next thing we know, we had that dog for like 15 years. He faked dead.
You know, I've been watching this guy. I found this guy on Facebook who's got this wolf. I mean, sorry, not a wolf, a coyote. Coyote's name is Weeb. This coyote showed up to his house as a pup, okay? And he had to nurse it, you know, he had to help it. And then it's not the first one he's ever helped. He's helped several. And usually between like 6 and 8 months, they go off on their own. You know, like he just, you know, like treats them more like a wild animal, but he helps them. And this coyote went off on its own between like 6 and 8 months, and it got attacked by a pack of coyotes. It has been at his house ever since because it's scared of the coyotes. It plays with his dog. It plays with his cat.
That's kind of like what happened to the Peanut the squirrel thing that went viral. That guy found that squirrel, and as he tried to bring his squirrel back to the wild, and I guess it got his ass kicked, and then it returned to him with half a tail. So
this coyote did bring a pup home a couple years later, like an injured pup, followed her home. He nursed it, and that pup like disappeared like 6 to 8 months. But he's had friends that have been like, oh, I see it running with other coyotes. It was funny. I watched a video of him the other day, and he was trying to go into his house. He was out on the porch with the coyote. He's trying to go into his house, right? And this coyote just like kept just like growling at him like really hard. Like really hard. And I don't know who, like he said Steve. You don't like Steve. I don't know if that's like his boyfriend, his roommate, another dog. I don't know what Steve is. But he was like, "Oh yeah, Steve's just right in there. You ain't gonna let me go." And he'd try to go in. This coyote'd be like, "Arr, arr," you know, and he'd be like, "Okay, I'm just gonna sit out here and pet you some more."
I had some crazy friends who have some dogs that they train to be insane, but like because the people didn't realize like they weren't self-reflective to know that they're crazy. And those are, sometimes people need to understand just because your dogs love you and come off as lovable does not mean they love the rest of Earth. Because I had one friend, I'm trying to hang out there, and I swear, any slight move, I could feel this dog wanting to eat me. I'm just like, all right, I'm glad your dog loves you, but apparently he's not universally loving.
Hey Teddy, come hit the link, Teddy.
Yeah, come on up. We're talking about cute little animals. Oh man, yeah, I'd love if I got me a pet fox. I'd probably shave his hair.
I would love, like, I've been on live. I don't know if you remember or if you've been there, Copper. I've been on like Arky's lives and a couple other lives where you can hear the coyotes. Like, they are super close to me, howling and shit.
Oh yeah, because my sister, she's got a farm out in Gardner, Illinois, which I'm shocked we have wild animals in Illinois, mostly because if you go through Illinois, it's like a desert. I mean, if there's not
we got everything. We got coyotes, bears, cougars, fucking bobcats, fucking rattlesnake, copperheads.
Fucking, yeah, most of Illinois, I feel like most of Illinois is developed as fuck. Like, we only got
black widow spiders.
Oh, we got brown recluses up here.
Yes, you know, right? We got all that shit.
Those motherfuckers will sneak up on
Stiffy, thank you for having me up.
Oh yeah, in fact, even drive.
Yeah. Are you going? Well, the thing is.
Yes, I am. You got me hooked on the music stuff, so I've already created an entire song for my channel.
All right, thanks for coming up.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Hey, question, Stiffy. What program?
Bye.
Bye.
No, we had a coyote. We had a coyote problem up here because I live in the middle of a goddamn cow pasture. Like a huge one. Yeah, we had a coyote problem up here. They chase down the calves and chew on the calves.
Backstage again. Okay, hold on.
Well, we got donkeys and put them in the fields with the cows. Now, a donkey will stomp a mud hole in a coyote. It will.
It'll do that.
Yeah, because my sister, she got a raccoon jumped into her chicken coop and wiped out a bunch of because my nephew had some 4-H roosters, some like bantamas or some fancy pretty chickens, but I guess the raccoons got in there and wiped out a bunch of them.
Well, skunk got into my neighbor's hen house, and yeah. It don't have to be a fox or a weasel or whatever. A skunk will do it.
Bro, I haven't seen skunks in a while. I'm not gonna lie, skunks. I didn't realize how diverse those things are. They're like fancy wigs and stuff. That tells you that God definitely invented humor. Because why would you make such a cute, huggable little creature that has stink powers? Like, God is a funny man.
It's like a Wolverine that'll piss on you and you'll stink for a week. Yeah.
Look, can I tell y'all some horrible shit?
Honey badgers are fun creatures to watch. They're like little, cute, fucking, like they got super claws and they'll fight with anything. It's pretty impressive.
I mean, this is your channel, Steve.
Okay, so when I was really young, I used to go with my mom and dad to these like rook tournaments. I don't know if you know what that is. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. So one time I was at this rook tournament, me and this bunch of little kids. I was probably like 6, 7. We went out and we was outside, and all of a sudden the baby skunk come up to us. We beat that baby skunk with sticks. Okay, don't y'all judge me. We beat that baby skunk with sticks till it died.
No, are you when you say rook?
And then we went back in the rook tournament building, and my mama looked at me and she was like, "Oh my God, Stiffy, what the fuck?"
Well, when you say Rook, you're talking about that card game, right?
Rook, yeah, the card game.
Yeah. My folks.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God! We had beat this skunk. We killed this skunk with sticks.
Well, my cousin and I.
We were little. We didn't know no better, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know no better.
Yeah, when I was a little kid,
and we didn't know we was gonna stink.
I probably told you the story before, but the other day, my hunting friends, because I'm not really like the hunter type guy. I guess I'm the weakling in the friend group. But anyways, I do hang out with them.
Come up, hit the link.
When they hunt. And so they're like, yeah, we're going to be hunting tomorrow morning. Why don't you come out and hang out with us, Hank? So I wake up and I put, and for some reason I'm dressed like a white version of Don King. So I'm in my fur coat and I'm in it because it's cold. And so I go out there and my friends, they shoot a deer and somewhere we're dudes. So he starts rubbing the blood on his face and going into this impersonation of one of the guys from the Predator movie. Well, suddenly a game warden pulls, well, he's not a game warden, it's just a rat. But anyways, the guy pulls up and asks us if we found anything. We're like, no, we didn't. And we're sitting there for like 20 minutes talking about how we couldn't find anything. And the guy drives off. And he's like, I still got blood on my face, don't I? I was like, yep.
So tell Arky, can you hear me? Hit the link. I'm trying to type it in chat, and I can't type it. Arky, hit the link.
Right. Well, now my longer hair's coming back, but yeah, when my hair is shorter, it just because I have these swirls in the back, which is probably forming a bald spot eventually. But my hair just defies. I look like Goku in the morning.
Well, the first time I shot a deer and killed it, you know what I had to do? Stiffy knows what I had to do.
What'd you had to do?
Upside down, saw it apart, and let all the blood and stuff out.
I don't know if I can get
First time my ex shot a deer and he had to do, he looked for that motherfucker for like 12 hours and couldn't find it. 24 hours later, he found it. He had shot its nuts off.
Oh, well, I see why it ran then. Yeah. Motherfucker shot my nuts off. Yeah. No, when we gutted it, they handed me the heart and said, take a bite.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. It was my first kill.
Stiffy, are you drunk? Not yet. Will you come from my panel, Arky?
I've done some crazy things.
Arky! Shut up! Arky, come on panel. I ain't drunk yet. I'm getting there. What's your problem?
Working on it. Hey, look, yeah, we're going to get together somewhere real close by and have beers.
I can't believe you're this close. What the fuck?
Very close. Yeah,
like,
I'm
really? Really?
Yep.
You do know where exit 1 is at the Love's truck stop, right?
Yeah, do you know where Fancy Gap is?
Goddamn, do I know? You fucking hell. Yes.
That's closer to where I'm at than Hillsville.
Oh my God. If you come down 77 to exit 1 and you get off the exit, I'm 2 miles from the Love's truck stop.
Okay. But I hate coming down 77. You got all those rigs that are.
Well, you go down 52, bitch.
I will go down 52.
Arky, way up, dude. Hit my link, bitches.
As long as there's no rock slides. I've been down 52 and fucking rocks were all the way across the road.
Oh, God. Hey, Teddy, I'm so sorry.
All right, that's the second time I'm loafing down in them bushes there in the basement.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I have to say you got to watch your clothes.
Goddamn Arky and way up, dude, don't hit my shit. I'm going to block you, bitches.
Dude, get up here.
Don't make me block y'all.
Yep, Arky said she got a grandbaby.
I don't give a fuck what she got. You're echoing. Hold on.
Did my YouTube open? Yeah, I did. Shit.
Fair enough. Still got it open.
No, that's not me. That's somebody else echoing.
Okay.
No, it's me. I haven't changed anything since.
That ain't no goddamn excuse not to come up here.
Hey, look, I got a song for y'all. If you want to play it, I'll put it in the back.
No, I can't play. I can't.
It's not show video. It's just play the song like on the radio.
No, look.
Jesus, okay. Everybody's afraid with me.
I get fucking copyright strikes on everything. That's the reason I made my own music. Okay.
Well, I have a Discord. So I can play and show what I want. But if you want to preserve and protect your channel, fair enough. I just don't care.
I know Arky and fucking Way Up Dude need to come fuck up here. I won't get pissed.
I know. I like Way Up Dude, but he's almost like the place saver of the guaranteed co-host. Like, if you need someone, Way Up Dude will be there for you.
We're going to try to play something. Hold on.
Way Up Dude stays backstage.
All right.
Is he?
Unless he's a filthy
Give me a second. Hold on.
She was awkward because she feels like...
I think I got rid of the echo.
There you are.
Hey, baby.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, sexy. What's up?
Dude.
Hey, you gorgeous man.
Echo should be gone.
What's up, Melted?
What's up? I'm about to... I don't play an instrument. I'm going to be like you, except for I'm going to collect really expensive kazoos.
Yeah. Hey, Teddy.
Here's our dude.
I know they have electric violins. I'm going to invent the electric kazoo.
Arky, come up. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, if we get Arkansas up here, it'll be a party.
I'm going to start playing some music.
Right? Well, we can just sing. Like, my girl likes to party all the time.
Party all the time.
Eddie Murphy's #1 hit.
Exactly.
That was his only hit.
Super freak.
Yeah, Rick James.
Eddie Murphy was cool until he turned into a liberal.
Yeah, Rick James gave him that song "Party All the Time," produced it for him.
Right, and I'd have to say, I mean, I like Dave Chappelle, but I also blame Dave Chappelle for why Rick James is dead now. like Dave Chappelle basically reinvigorated the guy's career, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm going to start doing coke again," and then he died.
Oh, now I'm here. Okay, cool.
I
fell off.
Yeah, I like Rick James. A lot of people laugh when I say that, but I don't know. I like this music.
Right?
I'll play some more music. I don't give a fuck.
Like Super Freak is basically MC Hammer's hit.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Hey, he was
Similar.
He was a damn good bass player.
I like Prince.
Oh, hell yeah. Prince is awesome.
Yeah. Prince could play the fuck out of a guitar and make beautiful music. Songs or whatever.
Yeah, he had all the good drugs too.
Oh yeah. My sister's name. If you remember that song, Darling Nikki, my sister's name was Nikki, and I would torture her with that song. Torture her.
Yeah, we still got an echo.
Somebody does.
There's either an echo or I'm doing mushrooms.
I closed my damn windows.
Having a flashback. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear echo. I don't think it's coming from me.
You hear an echo? Fuck off.
Let's check it again. Echo. Yeah, it's still got an echo.
Well, yeah, I'll mute my.
Somebody does. Purple rain.
What's happening?
Yeah, see, there's still.
I gotta fix this shit.
I think when they did Batman '89, I think originally they wanted to get Michael Jackson on Batman '89, but I think Warner Brothers was signed with Prince, so they're like, you can't use this. We got this guy.
Yeah, whatever. What's happening?
Billie Jean. is not my love.
I love her.
She's just a girl who says that I am
the one.
It's just crazy to think Michael Jackson died because of a drug. Because you don't really associate him with being an
Prince
insane drug
like
addict and a cowboy.
Okay, you better hit the link, bitch. Hit the link.
Yep.
I ain't playing with her.
The only lead singer of a really popular band from the 80s that I know of that did not die of a drug overdose is Freddie Mercury.
Oh yeah, he died of AIDS.
He died of AIDS. Whatever.
Butt fucking, yeah.
Well, I mean, he might have died of a drug overdose too. We'll never know. But yeah, that's what he had. He caught the super plague. Yeah.
Right. Because what's his name? The guy who played Borat. I guess he was going to play him in the movie, but I guess the guy who played Borat wanted to feel more like Freddie Mercury's actual life. And I guess the rest of his band. Sacha Baron Cohen. But I guess the rest of their band were just like tone that they're like, we don't want to highlight that he was a giant orgy gay man got AIDS. Like, we can leave that out of the biopic, even if it's true. It's gonna do us bandmates better.
Well, there's this. They did soundtracks for movies. The soundtrack for Highlander was all Queen.
Yeah, it was.
The soundtrack for Flash Gordon was all Queen.
Yeah.
Right, and that makes sense because I listen a lot, because that's where Danny Elfman, he was in Oingo Boingo before doing movie soundtracks.
Yeah, movie stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that Highlander 1, man, 86. God, that was such a good movie.
That was great.
Awesome music and that shit, man.
Well, back then they filmed. It's not just like people say woke stuff, but back then they would film things with a certain, like James Bond films are filmed very beautifully. Like they're just beautiful films. Even if the plot sucks, you can seriously just look at the picture and be like, "This is beautifully shot."
Okay, and I found Highlander at my convenience store movie thing.
Oh wow, my shit just came all fucked up. Archie, hit the fucking link.
Well, I think she said she's take care of her grandbaby at the moment.
No, whatever. Fuck off. I ain't gonna listen to your excuses. Fuck off. Sorry.
Babies can take care of themselves.
Exactly.
Where's Marissa?
Survival of the fittest.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever. I think I'm gonna miss that parenting boat in my life. I cry every day. I'm gonna miss it.
I don't.
There should be way more people here right now. I think a lot of people need to sub the Stiffy.
It's me.
I'll just play some more music. Bitches ain't gonna come up and fucking talk. Fuck off.
She's doing all right. At least people are coming through and hitting likes because she's at the 32 likes, which is higher than a lot of people.
Oh no, fuck off. She'll never show up for my fucking shit.
Hey,
fuck off.
If you don't join the panel, that means you like to be fucked in the ass.
It's fine. I'm sure maybe LC Lincoln Kane will be nice enough to come over since Archie isn't.
Oh,
I bet he'll be nicer than her at this point. Let's go.
I mean, I personally
fucking go.
Kane. I don't mind that man, but I do pretend to overly like him because it seems like some people have a weird passion to hate that guy. And for someone you never met on Earth, I find it funny.
Well, he's on the other side of the planet. So what do we do?
Right?
Yeah.
I guess I can't necessarily hate that guy. Because if people hate him, I would not even know they existed if he didn't exist.
Your hate makes me more powerful.
That's like the stick guy always attacks me for a new reason every time he meets me. It's kind of fun.
I don't care. I gotta go take a piss. Fuck off.
Take your phone with you.
Oh, I don't think we need to hear all that.
Oh, she should. She could just pretend she's by like a river pouring a cup of water. Oh, somebody's opening a soda.
Not a soda.
Yeah, I made myself. Ooh, this is strong. I made myself a little mixed drink. I thought I actually have booze left from the other night. Yeah, I don't know what drunk me was doing last night, but the interior decorating that when I black out is unique. That's the way I'll phrase that.
Did you take my message off screen and we can see the people on panel with us? No. Who wants to see us, Ozzy? I mean, come on, really. I've been on camera before, but I'm not coming on camera tonight because,
Yeah, I got a couple lottery tickets. If Arky comes up, maybe I'll do a couple lottery tickets. They're not the cuts, they're real tickets.
Are they scratch-off tickets?
Yeah, scratch offs. Yeah, they haven't been scratched because I have code tickets, which means the money's been taken off and they're already winners. But I've got live tickets too, which I don't know if they're winners or losers.
Well, the thing is, I'd go buy a bunch of lottery tickets, scratch-off tickets for the people in my family. I'd give the winners away, and I'd keep the fucking loser. Everybody won like $1, $2, $5, $20, $50. What did I get? Nothing. You get nothing, and you will like it.
Yeah, I've got 5 Jaws tickets, which are 2s. Then I got a $10 ticket, which is obviously 10, so that's 20. And then I've got 3 $5 tickets, which is another 15. So I got $35 in tickets right now.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Never been scratched yet.
I'm stuck in the past. I remember back in the day, Coca-Cola used to be like lottery. 1 in 4 used to win you a free Coca-Cola. And you get
you remember that? Remember all those caps? Remember the caps? Yeah.
I used to wear the hell out of them. My dad used to have like 1,000 lids.
Yeah.
He put it all off in Coca-Cola. He'd be like, hey, I need you to go do something. Here's 5 lids. Go get a Coke. Bring me a Coke. But
I used to win them like crazy too. Like every other cap, man, you'd get a winner, man. You'd get a free Coke.
Because in a small town, you could literally go to the gas station and be like, listen, you know my dad. Just give me the cigarettes. You know it's going to him. Which they wouldn't do that now.
I was just thinking about that. Do you remember the Marlboro Miles that you collect?
Free shit.
Yes.
One of my first jobs as a kid was I was a pin boy at a VFW hall, and part of my job outside of like working the machines would be to like fill all these liquor cabinets. And so it's like I'd be like 15 and there'd be like all these really haggardly old drunk ladies hitting on, but I was too young to know that they were really hitting on me, so I would just laugh because it seemed absurd. Only in retrospect was I like, that person was probably actually flirting with me, but it was just so below me that I didn't even notice.
Hey, if they were serious, you would know it.
Right? Well, even weirder because it's like a little like the bartender would like make me stay long after, because my job was being a pin boy, but she'd somehow come with excuses to force me to stay like way into the night, even though I was a kid and I had school in the morning, because I guess she thought it was safer for me here. But even as I think I had a buddy who worked me, and both of us would think like, man, we're kids. What's this lady think we're gonna do?
She wanted you to buff her muff is what she wanted.
Maybe, but she pretended like we needed to defend her in case someone's gonna like beat her up. But let's face it, in the bracket of kidnapping, women and children are usually snacks and not in the defending category. But it used to be fun because back then, because this is the 90s, so some of the World War II guys would still be around, and you get to hear all kinds of just the crazy story between Vietnam, World War II. I think one of them was somehow from World War I still, but they were it was fun hearing them old guys talk some crazy shit.
Yeah, am I still echoing, Arky? Yeah, because I backed out. It shouldn't be echoing.
No, you sound pretty good. This sounds bad.
Okay, yeah, because I backed out of the window. I figured out how to do it. I didn't get to close YouTube out. It's like the main window of YouTube still open, but I'm at least off the stream, so they won't have the double window open.
Yeah, and you sound fine.
No, you're fine, Teddy.
You fine.
Okay.
Your shit's fine. If Donkey coming on pounds, she gonna be a cunt. She gonna be a cunt, bitch. What? Let's go.
So soulful.
Yeah, whatever. She wants to bitch at me all the time because I don't come on her show, but how much she show up on mine? Hit the fucking link, you bitch!
Right. Well, it's been a while. Yeah, last time she counted was 720. Oh, someone's echoing because they hear me.
Don't give